VINCENZO'S Gold Crypto Investing. This is an afternoon update. I've been busy at work. Sorry. The market's pumped a little bit today, right? And we've been watching that after we broke out a little bit the last couple of days. And if you look at right now, as I'm in the vehicle, we'll pull out the laptop later and do a 20 or 30 minute update like we did the other night. People seem to like it. Remember, Jabroni Killers are coming live. This is VINCENZO'S Gold Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share on our way to 2,000 subscribers for a one-of-a-kind, company-made, probability-based trading alert, technical analysis, company philosophy, as we are a probability-based technical trader. And that's what we do here. And we'll be trading with Vincenzo, with members of Jabroni Killers exclusively, bullish and bearish indicators, trading alerts, trade with Vincenzo, all kinds of things going to be going on there. Housing market updates once a month, CPI once a month, the home supply once a month, the oil, commodities market, extensive updates. We're going to have commodity Mondays and fiscal and monetary Fridays as a weekly segment to keep those updated on both of those days, exclusively to members of Jabroni Killer, right? As members of Jabroni Killer, you'll get the weekly updates on fiscal and monetary policy Fridays and commodity Mondays, right? Those are going to be great segments to keep you out ahead of what's going on with financials in the U.S. economy, because that has a direct impact on the crypto price, right? And you can see we're trying to hold now after we bounce down a little bit in the 4 hourly in Bitcoin towards that green or orange ring. And we're trying to bounce up now and breach the $45,000 target to come up to the lesser chance of the target, the exact top of this move that I think this has already done more than I thought. But you could try to get up to $53,000. It's definitely an option. We're going to continue to watch it. But you can see what's going on here right now with the coins. It's coming against this overhead resistance that was back here. See that? You're running up into this area now. And that's a lot of overhead resistance. That's going to be into that region. See that whole area? And then if you went back further into the price through the early winter to late fall, if you keep winning back in time in this same area that I got circled out, there's a lot of trading there, which means if you're coming from underneath it like you are now, it's going to be heavy sell pressure, right? So you could get to the top of that up near that 53,000. That's why we stuck that target up there along with the $45,000 target a couple of weeks ago after we finally breached this on any kind of pump where we thought the orange ring would be your topper, right? But those were your two that you could overshoot, right? So we're going to keep an eye out on that for that in the Bitcoin. If we look at the Doge, Vincenzo, Doge just bounced off this bottom support line at about 12 cents, near that 12-cent ring. And now we're trying to bounce up to your upper resistance, which is a little bit lower. Yeah, about 19.5 to 23 cents is your upper resistance. That white line that's descending from top right with our industry exclusive pointer tool, right? This line right here, this between this line and this green box, the bottom part where it says 23 cents. And I'm pivoting here. Hello, look at me. It's my industry exclusive perching tool. This is Vincenzo. And this 19-cent descending line, this is your upper resistance, right? And your lower support is this blue ring in the background that's uptrending now, and this descending that's peeling away from it, white line, right? But if this falls now, this blue ring is your support, and your upper resistance is essentially this white line here. And that's what we're going to watch to see if you don't try to come up here and touch me right where I'm talking and then sell back off down here, or if you're going to lose steam like back here and start trading down towards this underneath support line here and then fall down to the white support line, right? So that's what we're watching out for. And the Doge, the XRP now is all the way back up into the symmetrical triangle. And we showed you how this was only a 1.69% chance of happening, but it does happen sometimes. And it did indeed pump all the way back in as we zoom out, actually to the daily time frame. You can see this symmetrical triangle. It absolutely pumped all the way back. It did a full lateral pump back in because I was showing you at Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing why there was a chance with our industry exclusive perching tool, right? Why there was a chance this could get back into here, because when we were down here, if you watch that 20-minute video, and that's why we're going to make another one with all the outcry and support for the in-depth TA video, which was almost like a class in itself. We had all this area left back here from the 7th of February all the way to the 13th of May. We had about 2 months to trade back, so there was plenty of room to come back in and have this just be a temporary fake out, and then we come back in and finish the pattern out. And that's why we have this $1.19 up here. We put it in back when the price was sitting at about 66 cents, because if it did take the seldom less road, come up and hit upper resistance and the 200-day moving average that would start its resistance, trade back down, hold support, and then come up for a big pump, you could come all the way up here as a big fake out, then break down, break through your 2 support lines, and then make your targeted move all the way down there at 23 cents, right? So we're giving you all the potential options, because the market is the market, and the market's going to do what the market wants to do. And all you can do when you're technically trading is look at your indicators and play your indicators, right? We told you, buy zone, sell zone, sell zone, sell zone, sell zone. And now right here, this is between here and here, this is the sell zone to come back to your moving average, and then to watch to see it play out, because I still think this is eventually, as you know, this is a symmetrical triangle with descending support and uptrending lower or descending upper resistance and ascending lower support. This is a neutral continuation pattern, but I think it's going to break down. I think because you got into this continuation pattern on the downside as you were topping out, but I could see you pump back up and hit this mark up here before you go down. This is a fluent and ever-changing situation, and we're trying to keep you out ahead the competition, so you can, as we diagnose, sniff out, and detect, so you can overt and subvert the subverters and overters, and stay 69.69 steps ahead of the competition by audible-ing and sidestepping.